Hey everyone, this was the first Spanish city where I spent over a month, and honestly, it turned out to be a fantastic decision. I chose Alicante in April, and let's be real, is there a better time to explore the Mediterranean coast? Plus, with its great weather, laid-back vibe, and growing remote worker scene, I had to find out for myself. So I checked the rent, scoped out the cost of living, booked my flight, and here's what happened. Today I'll take you through some of the city's historic highlights, hidden gems, and yes, the best bars in town. Let's dive in. Alicante, or Alicante in Valencian, is more than just a beach town. Its history goes back over 7,000 years. The city has seen Iberians, Romans, and Moors come and go, each leaving their mark. Alicante, located on the Spanish southwestern coast, has a rich and layered history dating back over 3,000 years. Originally founded around 325 BC by the Carthaginians as Acra Luca, the city was later conquered by the Romans and became known as Lucentum, a thriving Roman town during the 1st and 2nd centuries AD. After the fall of the Roman Empire, it came under Moorish control in the 8th century and flourished as Al-Laqand for over 500 years, becoming an important Mediterranean port. In 1247, it was captured by the forces of King Alfonso X of Castile, marking its incorporation into the Christian kingdoms of Spain. The city experienced economic growth during the 18th and 19th centuries, especially with the rise of trade and the development of its port. Today, Alicante is known not only for its deep historical roots, but also for its cultural landmarks and as a modern tourist destination. Parc de Tossal in Alicante is a large urban park located near the Castle of San Fernando. It features landscape gardens, walking trails, playgrounds, sports facilities, and open green spaces, making it a popular spot for both relaxation and recreational activities. The park also offers scenic views of the city due to its elevated location. Castillo de Santa Bárbara. Perched high on a Mount Benacantil, the Castillo de Santa Bárbara is the most iconic landmark in Alicante. With origins tracing back to the 9th century, when the Moors ruled the region, the fortress was a strategic stronghold overseeing the Mediterranean coast. It was later captured by the Castilian forces on December 4, 1248, during the Christian Reconquista, a date that coincided with the Feast of Saint Barbara, hence its name. The castle saw major expansions under King Philip II in the 16th century, becoming one of the largest medieval fortresses in Spain. Over the centuries, it served as a military base, a prison, and even a bomb shelter during the Spanish Civil War. Today, it's a must-see attraction offering sweeping 360-degree views of the city and coastline. You can hike up the hill or take a modern elevator carved into the rock. Either way, it's a dramatic experience. Archaeological Museum of Alicante, a modern, award-winning museum that takes you through 100,000 years of history. Located in a former hospital building, Archaeological Museum of Alicante uses immersive technology and interactive exhibits to explore Iberian, Roman, and medieval cultures. It won European Museum of the Year in 2004. So guys, I just left the museum, and my final comment is that it's very interesting. Actually, I wasn't expecting anything like that. I thought it would be just a provincial archaeological museum with some exhibits partially described in English, but okay, the description of different artifacts could have been better. I mean, around 80% of the museum is in English, but in a very limited form. All in all, it was very interesting. It's about history, ancient history, Roman times, Bronze Age. I found it really, I wouldn't say fascinating, but really good. And the museum is huge. I spent here like an hour, just because not everything was described in English, and my Spanish is still not good enough to. So if you're in Alicante, if you feel like learning something about the history of the region, of the city itself, from its prehistoric origins till now, till the actually 20th century, I'll totally recommend it. It costs only €3, and it's centrally located. See you soon, guys. Alicante Town Hall Square is a historic and cultural focal point in the heart of Alicante's old town. This elegant square is framed by the 18th century Baroque-style town hall, Ayuntamiento de Alicante, designed by architect Lorenzo Ciapulli. The building features twin towers and ornate Solomonic columns, and houses the Co-Cathedral, the reference point from which Spain measures its elevation above sea level. The Co-Cathedral de San Nicolau, or Co-Cathedral of St. Nicholas of Bari, is a serene and stately church located in the heart of Alicante. Built between 1613 and 1662, it was constructed on the site of a former mosque and reflects the clean lines and balance of Renaissance and Herrerian architecture. Its most striking external feature is the large blue-tiled dome, which rises 45 meters above the nave and is visible across the city. Inside, the atmosphere is calm and contemplative, with a Latin cross floor plan, richly adorned chapels, and an elegant Baroque high altar. One hidden gem here is the cloister, a peaceful courtyard occasionally open to the public. The Museo de las Fogueras in Alicante is dedicated to the city's most iconic festival, Bonfires of St. John, celebrated annually in late June. Established in 1998, the museum offers an immersive look into this vibrant tradition through exhibits of historical documents, photographs, traditional costumes, and preserved festival figures known as ninots. A highlight of the museum is the collection of ninots indultas, artistic figures spared from the flames by popular vote each year. These sculptures showcase the creativity and craftsmanship of local artists and reflect the evolution of the festival's artistic expression since its inception in 1928. The Mercat Central de Alicante, Central Market of Alicante, is a vibrant and bustling hub of local life, housed in an immersive early 20th century building with striking modernist architecture. Inside, you'll find a lively array of stalls selling fresh produce, seafood, meats, cheeses, and regional delicacies, making it a feast for the senses and a key part of daily life for many residents. Beyond groceries, the market is also a social spot with small eateries and tapas bars tucked within. One standout is Los Poblanos, my favorite go-to for a quick bite. Known for its affordable and tasty tapas paired with cold beer, it's the perfect spot to take a break and enjoy the atmosphere. Passeig Esplanade de España, a beautiful promenade running parallel to the port, paved with over 6 million marble tiles in a wave pattern, flanked by palm trees. It's the perfect place for a stroll, especially during golden hour. Cafes, street performance, and market stalls give it a lively coastal vibe. Casa Carbonell, an ornate building along the Esplanade, built in the 1920s. Legend has it that the wealthy textile magnate Enrique Carbonell built it after being turned away from a luxury hotel. With its domes, balconies, and Art Nouveau touches, it's one of the most iconic facades in the city. The beach. Alicante's Central Beach just steps away from the old town and the castle. It has soft golden sand, calm waters, and all the amenities you need. It's rare to find such a nice beach so close to the city center. Ideal for both sunbathing and people watching. Cost: Archaeological Museum, €5. Snack at Los Poblanos, €4. Breakfast: coffee with tostada con tomate, €2.50. What can we learn? Alicante is definitely worth a day trip. It's not just about the clubs and beaches, but also its fascinating cultural scene. While it remains one of the more affordable Spanish cities, be prepared for crowds during the busy season. I had an amazing time there, but another Spanish city ended up stealing my heart. Stay tuned, I'll reveal which one in an upcoming vlog. In the next episode, I'll also be sharing my favorite tapas bars in Alicante. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Walking the World. Please like and subscribe. Keep dreaming, keep exploring, and keep living your best life. Hasta luego.